The 401k is pretty much the most widely used form of retirement savings. Nearly every employer offers one to employees from day one. So what happens when you leave your job? What happens to all that money? For advice on taking control, we turn to Safe Harbor Retirement Group President Cory Sickles. Welcome back, Cory.
Glad to be here, Audrey.
All right, so Cory, why is now an important time to talk about 401k rollovers?
One of the things that I would probably say first of all is, people are changing jobs a lot more. And, the the Bureau of Labor Statistics came out with a report for baby boomers saying between the ages of 18 and 48, they've changed jobs 12 times.
Wow.
So, and let's just say if you contributed to 6 to 10 or even 12 401ks during that time, there's a lot of accounts out there that you need to do something with.
Sure, and it is true. So many people changing jobs, but let's say you've been putting money into the 401k for years. What investment choices do you have then?
Well, and I'll say this, I used to work at a corporation as well, and one thing that you'll find more than anything else is 401ks can change. You might be on one company today, but next year you're going to be on a different company that's managing your 401k, and with that means you're going to only be limited to whatever mutual funds that you really want to invest into. So your options could be limited on which you can invest into in your 401k, which is really why you want to, if all possible, is take control of your 401k. That's the best thing that you really can do.
Taking control of our money. So what best way can we do that?
Well, one of the easiest things to do is, here's the way I always look at it. If you keep it in a 401k, you're limited. But if you actually roll that over into your own personal IRA, now your choices are unlimited. The other nice part about that is when you do leave a company, you might not have all the resources as well to find out how your options are or what investments that you have. But this also can allow you to establish a relationship with an advisor like myself. And if that relationship could last years. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that we try to do for our clients is to work with them, find the best situation or the best investments for them, and that's the reason why you really want to take control of your own 401k.
Right, because getting advice from someone like you, they can know their options then. So what are the benefits of the IRA?
So one of the other things that I would also say is if you leave it in a 401k, another big benefit could be our fees. Mm-hmm. 401ks charge fees, they charge administrative costs, and some people don't even know really truly what they're paying in fees. So again, by working with an advisor like myself, we're going to be able to invest it the way you want. You know the exact fees that you're going to be able to pay, and that's usually one of the biggest benefits of that as well.
Are there fees with the rollover process?
There are actually not any fees. Now, there's different ways to be able to roll that over, but when you do roll it over, if you do it the correct way, there's no tax consequences or anything like that. So you're just moving it from the company that you are to your own personal IRA.
Okay, sure. And what are some of the most common mistakes people make when they're rolling over their 401k in that process?
Well, if you don't do it the right way, one of the biggest things you could do is you could pay penalties and taxes. So one of the things we do with our clients is we try to do what they call it's called a trustee, or it's a direct rollover. Trustee to trustee or direct rollover. All that means it goes from company A to company B. There's no fees associated, no taxes, no penalties, or anything like that. And if you don't do it the correct way, then you get into what they call a 60-day rollover. And if you don't do it the right way, then it can count as income. There could be taxes, penalties, and that's one of the things that you don't want to do. So I think it's very important to make sure you understand what all your options are and make sure you do it the proper way.
Sure, it sounds easy to make some mistakes, and you actually say there's a website that people can go to for some of those common mistakes.
Yes, we have a website which is called avoid401kmistakes.com, and if you go to that website, you're going to be able to download a complimentary brochure that's going to really show you how to roll over your 401k in the most efficient way, so you avoid taxes, so you avoid penalties. And again, that's avoid401kmistakes.com. If you have, and again, if you do want to come in and talk to me, all meetings are complimentary. I'm really here to help answer any questions you have about rolling over your 401k.
So get all of that advice. The phone number's on the screen, or people can reach out to you for that initial consultation. Your website, safeharboroh.com.
That's correct.
Thanks so much, Cory, for being here.
Thank you.